Joining me with his thoughts, Marc Morano, the executive director of the ClimateDepot.com. Marc, you just got to love how he just doesn't mince words with this stuff. And also, this was this was China. The UN doing China's bidding, right?
Yes, this was an incredible story. Came out of nowhere, surprised everyone who watches the whole UN. I mean, this was a shocking development. $300 billion net zero decarbonized shipping, and it was legally binding. Like, what? This wasn't even a pledge. And so what happened was this was going to necessitate the requirement of a whole fleets of new ships to meet these net zero climate UN regulations. Well, let's play that out. Who would we buy these ships from? Where would all these new ships come from? Bingo! China is the number one shipbuilder in the world. This was a way to create market demand for China. China, of course, initially supported this shipping tax. And then the Trump administration went into fast mode with Marco Rubio, with Donald Trump himself threatening tariffs, regulations, punitive punishments in any countries. And they were able to do a last-minute derail, but it's only been tabled till next year. So can you imagine if the election had gone? Elections have consequences, because this could have easily gone the other way. And this would have been, in a Democrat administration, this would have been guaranteed.
Oh, they would have loved it. And thank God President Trump stopped it, looked out for our national security and also for the consumers. Let's move to another topic, because this is another one that just brings me so much joy. The plant-based company, it's a plant-based meat company, and apparently, and this is the one that Al Gore and Bill Gates all got behind. There's huge investments into this. Don't you want to eat meat, but it's actually fake meat, and it's filled with all this weird stuff and cellulose and seed oils? Well, it turns out people don't want this stuff, and their stock is plunging. Look at this.
Yes, it's absolutely stunning what's happened here. And I'd say, if you want to give credit to one person, RFK Jr. RFK Jr. has educated the public about nutritional values of food, and anyone buying this Beyond Meat was doing it, climate, I'm eating healthier. Even the CNN nutritionist went through this meat and said, there's 22 ingredients in here. It's high in saturated fat. This is ultra-processed pea isolates and proteins and seed oils. It was disgusting. It went from an almost $8 billion corporation down to I think it's 80 million in debt now. Al Gore was instrumental in promoting this. This was all part of the anti-meat agenda. The UN Secretary General actually said we have to start having separate sections in restaurants for people who eat meat. The solution was this fake meat. Bill Gates, of course, pushing the lab-grown meat right now. But this is a complete rejection of this processed laboratory goo that the big corporations have been trying to push on the public.
People don't want to eat these science experiments, which, by the way, you've always been so good on pointing out how this is also another scam, a way for them to make money by telling us not to eat what we know is good for us. You credit, I'm going to go really quick, you credited RFK, I agree, but also social media health influencers have educated young people. They are not falling for this stuff. They want their red meat. Marc Morano, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, Rachel.
All right.